Mm.
Yes, I just want to congratulate Brother Prophet Seymour for speaking prophetic things. You see, I listen to what people say, not necessarily, and then I watch what they do. So I hear people speak, but I focus more on what they do. If you understand me, see,
Yes,
Steve, you speak a lot of very important things about our nation and our people and how you would love to see us as a nation really come of age, really grow, really become the nation that you attested already and Prophet Seymour attested to as it relates to the former Prime Minister, the late father of our nation, Sir Lyndon Oscar Pinland, and what he stood for, for at least, the majority, half of his term. The first part of his term, 10 years of his term, was supernatural. And you see, Prophet Seymour used the word no longer. Revelation 22:3 says, no longer will there be, Steve, any curse. This is what Prophet Seymour is saying. And he's correct. The system is flawed, all right? And the law, okay, is there to correct us. That's how the Creator, he set up the law. He set up governments, and he gave the law to these governments, which came out of Father Moses. For us, it's Sir Lyndon being our first prime minister to be elected. And what he tried to accomplish, I now know what we know now as relates to the Aragonite, what you're about to speak about, and primarily the Aragonite. Because, see, the Aragonite is much more than what we thought it was as relates to sand, all right? And so Brother Seymour is correct. You see, the truth of the matter is this. We're looking at the America election, and why we're looking so clearly at that election is because whoever is president of that nation has a lot of say in the world, fit in the world scheme of things. And for us as a small nation, if we elect like we have been elected, Steve and Prophet Seymour, thanks to the Pastor Miles Monroe preparing us for this kingdom journey that we're on, Steve. Yes, he wanted this nation. He wanted to see the nation of the Bahamas, Brother Miles now, okay, and his wife and many who followed him, who's still alive even today. We desire to see our nation, the people fear God. That's the first thing. You have to fear God.
I appreciate it. I can cut you right there because you're rambling on, and I hear what you're saying. I think you're trying to find your spot, and I think that you wanted to really talk about this Aragonite, which we'll get to in a minute. Hard copy, how are you?
Good afternoon, Mr. Steve McKinney.
Yes, sir.
This is Dr. Kevin King. How are you? Good evening, sir.
Yes. Dr. King, I'm listening.
Steve McKinney, you've known me for many years.
Yes.
Long before I've met Mr. Micklen Seymour.
Yeah.
You've not known me to do anything dishonest. You've known me to be very factual, very truthful.
Yeah.
To the citizens of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, that Steve McKinney is a fair and balanced journalist. Now, if you would have me appear on your show and defend all those accusations that Mr. Seymour has brought against me, I can assure you of one thing. Documented proof, documented facts, recorded statements, recorded events will be revealed if that's how Prophet Micklen Seymour wants it to go. And I can assure you after it's all done, the people will look at Prophet Micklen Seymour and they will cry shame. And that's all I have to say. So if you want the invite, I did not want it to go this way, but this is the 5th time Micklen Seymour has come on your show and defamed my character. And he's very, very wrong.
This is the what? The 5th time?
It's the 5th time, yes. Yes, I'm counting.
No, it's not.
I texted you some time ago and said I can defend myself.
This is not the 5th time. You're wrong about that.
But it's the 4th time then. That means the show is repeated.
The bottom line is this.
Go ahead.
I'm willing to talk with you anytime when you want to talk with me, and to speak truth and honesty to all issues because we care. We do, in fact, care about it.
Yes.
All right? So when you get a chance, yes, we can talk, and we can see how best we can fix a date for that to happen. All right?
Whenever you're ready, sir, not a problem.
Thank you very kindly.
Thank you.
Hard copy, how are you?
Well, that was deep. Hello?
All right.
Yeah.
See, there are people who are full of hate on this whole matter, and their whole thing is, now listen, you know and I know that everybody have a difficulty with Trump. You know that. So there are people who would say exactly what he's saying. I'm looking at the essence of the whole matter.
You're looking at
He lost.
You're looking at what the legal process is.
That's what it is.
And the legal process is that you have to go to the electoral college, which meets on December 14th. They then certify the winner, and that becomes the president-elect.
Why
And
did
then on
that
January-
happen in the case of Hillary Clinton when she lost that?
Because there's no controversy.
That same night.
There's no controverscy. No, Hillary Clinton did not make it.
You got your answer. There was no controversy.
Hillary Clinton didn't make
Hard
any
copy, how are you?
Hey, Tony, how you doing?
All is well.
Steve, could you imagine we going into a general election with the Prime Minister saying he closing the economy down because there's a rise, and you know the COVID is spreading by the people movement, so there is no guarantee that the COVID is going to disappear without the so-called vaccine or antibody, whatever the people need to get back to the so-called healthy normal. Well, you're talking about my good friend, President Donald Trump. Yes, Steve, I am 1,000% with you. I will not concede as a fan
You gotta concede.
in Donald Trump. I'm not going to concede, and I'll tell you why. Furthermore, those 6 general media, the largest media, everyone know who controls the media in America. All right? Now, as it relates to why they conceded on behalf of Biden, it's because they and the Democrats get their money from China. All right? When the media makes money, Leslie Miller, please.
I listen to you, man. I just don't like to.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
Would get
okay,
money from
no
China.
disrespect to you now. What I'm saying to you, when you analyze